Hailuo AI is back, and this time it feels a lot more complete. The short AI film you saw at the beginning of this video was created using Hailuo AI, and if you'd like to watch the full film, you'll find the link in the description. This video is sponsored by Hailuo AI, but I'm not here to simply tell you it's great. Instead, I want to give you my honest review of the platform, where I think it really shines and where it still has room to improve. If you're interested in AI filmmaking, AI video generation, or you're looking for a platform that brings multiple creative tools into one place, this overview should help you understand what Hailuo AI currently offers. Hailuo AI is owned by Minimax. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll know I've actually used Minimax tools before without any review agreement or affiliation. I've been using them to generate audio for some of my videos, and the experience has been very good. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to take a closer look at their newer generative AI video platform. To get started, simply head over to the Hailuo AI website and log in. Once you are inside, the interface is organized into a few main sections that make it fairly easy to understand and navigate. The first section is the Create Video tab, which serves as the home page. This is where you can generate videos using Hailuo AI's native video generation model. You also have access to other integrated models such as Seedance 2, Grok Imagine, and Kling 3 Omni. What stands out here is the direction they are moving toward. Rather than being focused on a single model, they're gradually becoming a more comprehensive generative AI platform where you can access many of the top video generation models in one place. Another section is Create Image. Here, you can generate images using different models, including GPT, Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2, and Seed Dream. Most of these models are now integrated directly into Hailuo AI, which is one of the reasons I said the platform feels much better than before. There's also the Hailuo Agent tab, and this is where things become quite interesting. Instead of relying on complex prompts, you can simply share your idea. The agent then takes that concept and creates a film based on what you've described. In other words, you can focus more on the idea itself rather than spending time crafting detailed prompts. On the left side of the interface, you'll find the Assets section. This area acts as your central workspace for managing everything you've created and uploaded. Inside Assets, you find a library containing your generated videos and images. There's also an Upload section where you can bring in your own media, as well as a Projects tab that keeps track of everything you're currently working on. Personally, I think this is a very good platform from a usability standpoint. It's not completely minimalistic, but it's easy to navigate and work with. For example, the saved shots and clips from the AI film I showed earlier can all be found directly inside the library, making it easy to revisit previous work. Now let's look at some of the key features available under the Tools section. One feature I really like is storyboarding. If you're creating an AI film, maintaining consistency across scenes can sometimes become difficult, especially when you're working with multiple shots. Storyboarding helps solve that problem. You can start with a single image and generate an entire storyboard from it. From there, you can customize the layout by adjusting the grid structure. For example, you can switch from a 3x3 layout to a 4x3 layout depending on how you want to organize your scenes. You can also change the aspect ratio to match the requirements of your project. This makes it easier to prepare storyboards for different formats without having to rebuild everything from scratch. Another useful feature is how flexible the image workflow is. You can insert images you've uploaded yourself, use images you've previously generated, or create entirely new images directly from a prompt without leaving the storyboard environment. The reason this matters is because storyboarding helps maintain character consistency and scene continuity throughout your project. In other words, it gives you a structured way to keep everything aligned before moving into video generation. For AI filmmaking, that's definitely one of the features I find particularly useful. Once your storyboard is ready, the next step is video generation. The Video tab gives you several ways to generate your videos. Depending on your workflow, you can choose between start and end frame generation, Omni reference, or image reference modes. When you enable one of these options, Hailuo AI automatically loads the models that support that specific workflow. For example, Hailuo 2 supports Omni reference, so selecting that option will surface compatible models for the task. After that, you can configure your settings, choose the duration of your generation, and decide how many outputs you want to create. You can generate anywhere from 1 to 4 variations at a time, giving you multiple options to review and compare. Now, earlier I mentioned that you can get free credits to test some of these tools, including Seedance 2 and Clean 3 Omni. Let me show you exactly how to claim them. The first step is to visit the Minimax hub using the link provided in the description. Once you're there, download the application for your operating system and install it on your computer. After installation, make sure you log into your Minimax account through the app. This step is important because your credits are tied to your account. Once you're logged in, click on your profile. You should then see your Minimax Hub credits available there, including the 3,000 free credits that can be used to explore the platform. These credits can be used across different creative workflows. For example, you can use them to generate videos through the multimodal agent. The multimodal agent is designed to be straightforward. You can simply type what you want into the text box and begin generating. You can also use the / command to access different skills that are available within the system. If you have additional skills installed, such as a Claude skill like the ones I've shared on my Telegram channel, you can use those as part of your workflow and continue generating from there. What I like about this approach is that it gives you a practical way to test the ecosystem without immediately spending money. You can explore the different generation tools, experiment with various workflows, and see whether the platform fits your creative process. At this point, we've looked at the interface, the asset management system, the storyboarding tools, the video generation workflow, and how to access the free credits. So the question becomes, what do I actually think about Hailuo AI after using it? To wrap up, that's exactly how you can claim the free credits and how I was able to create that particular AI film using the credits provided through the Minimax app. But beyond the free credits, what stands out to me are the new features and the overall direction Hailuo AI is taking. The platform is gradually becoming more comprehensive by bringing multiple creative tools and models together in a single environment, and that's something I think many creators will appreciate. Minimax has already been a very useful tool in my own workflow. I've used it extensively for voice cloning, realistic text-to-speech generation, and creating copyright-free music for my projects. Based on my experience, those tools have consistently delivered good results. Because of that, I can honestly say that my opinion isn't being influenced by the sponsorship. I've been using Minimax tools long before this review, and they've been genuinely useful for the type of content I create. Whether you're interested in AI filmmaking, video generation, audio creation, or simply experimenting with new creative workflows, it's worth testing the platform for yourself and seeing how it fits into your process. Ultimately, the best way to evaluate any creative tool is to spend some time with it, explore its features, and determine whether it helps you achieve the results you're looking for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.